Good evening, everybody. This is RRPG here, and welcome back to RRPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel that is on the PC. So yes, in the last episode, we went to Bareahard, along with, what's the names? We got Emma, we have Fee, we have Machias, and we have Jusis. We are not with Alyssa, Elliot, or Laura this time around, as Gaius is with them, so we're in this group together, which is our own little group A, but it's a more of a 5-man squad. And we had some great character development that all went on in the last episode, so this time around, guys, we're going to get back to that. But before we do that, maybe I should go on Discord real quick and actually get everybody up to speed and let them know that I'm already live, so that way they'll know, because I don't think there's anybody in the chat yet. And there's nobody in the chat yet, then that's perfectly fine, but, you know, it's good to get them all up to date on this, so let me go ahead and put it to the Geek Fighters public, so I'll let them know. So, just hold on just a second. Alright. So, I got that on there, so I'll just go ahead and I'll get out of it, so that way everybody is notified, and since they're all notified, so I'll just go ahead. You know what? I'll probably just keep that on there, in case that they want to say something. But, yeah, enough that being said and done, let's go ahead and load up Trails of Cold Steel, and finally get on with some more JRPG goodness. I'll go ahead and get my controller and get back to where we were. I'll also keep an eye and make sure that there are any drop frames or anything like that happening, which I hope there's not during this live stream, because that really was a major bummer when I was playing through Thousand Arms with my good friend Fighter Kaust and founder of the Geek Fighters, is that the game ended up, well, it wasn't the game, but OBS ended up crashing on me for some odd reason, and that really just, that really got my goat when that happened. But anyways, enough talking about that. We're here with Trails of Cold Steel, so we'll go ahead and get back to where we were. So we're on day 2 of the second field study, and we only have one mandatory task and one optional task, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. So yeah, the North Kreutzen Highway is the required task, whereas the one that is optional is called The Bite of Nostalgia, and we have to go see Owner Hammond. And the term is a medium. Anyway, we're going to need to go to the Sorcière restaurant in the Central Plaza if we are going to want to get progress done with this task at hand. Anyway, but yeah. It's just, oh man, guys, I'm really glad that I'm back to playing this some more. It's just always so fun that, you know, going back to play this game because of how heavily story-driven it is and all that other good stuff. Might I ask where Lord Jusis is, though? Oh, yeah, that's right, because Jusis, he had to go back to the mansion of his family estate, the Albareas. And his father was kind of a dick to us when we introduced ourselves to him. I guess it's because of his attitude that he has towards his bastard son, because, you know, Jusis said he was born from both a noble and his mother is a commoner, so. Anyway, we have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however. Is that so? It's just too bad Jusis isn't here, considering this request is from his uncle. Anyway, about your request. Ah, yes, as you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Are you all currently free? If so, I will explain the details of what I need. Alright, let's go ahead and take the request while we're at it. Yes, we can take it up now. Please go ahead and explain. The request mentions something about making a nostalgic dish. Correct. Said dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I'd like you all to try. I assume it's a rather special dish then. Then no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you're making it, at least. What kind of a dish is it? Perhaps soup is the best way to describe it. Ah, some kind of soup. Yummy, yummy. I plan on making enough for you all to enjoy, so please look forward to that. Hee, how could we not? What is it you need us to gather, then? There are 2 types of ingredients. I'd like to ask you to gather for me. The first is globby fat, which can be collected from monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those to be exact. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize medicine, called a healing herb. So 5 piles of globby fat and a healing herb. Where do we get the herb from, then? You'll want to speak to Sister Tatiana at Bareahard Cathedral. Okay. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one. Just tell her I sent you. Alright, that sounds easy enough. Shall we start at the task on hand? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Alright, so... yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take care of the cathedral, so that way we can get that out of the way. Now, the cathedral, it really shouldn't be that too hard to find. Famous last words. If I remember correctly, wasn't it this way? I think so. Nope, not it. Well, like I said, famous last words. Nope, it's not even in this direction. Although, can we fish here? No, we cannot. And we cannot even go down that way, which is another major pisser. Well, you have to excuse me for doing what I did there. I accidentally was knocking the camera over with the mouse, making it just go wiggle waggle, and then I forgot that you can't actually get your mouse out of a computer game like this. You can do for some computer games, but not in all computer games. Anyway, we've got to find this holy sister wherever she is. Nope, not in that one. Must be in the other one. Yep, there she is. Wow, you do look like... oh my goodness. You look like a beautiful nun. Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be Sister Tatiana, I assume. Could we trouble you for a healing herb, by any chance? Hammond from Sorcier told us we'd be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting a bit while I prepare one for you? Sure thing. Here you go. Alright, so we got the healing herb. Now we need to go out on one of the highways and get the globby fat from one of the monsters. And we need 5 of them. Very kind and compassionate, nun. Okay, and we're not going to stop by the plaza or anything like that to actually get anything that we need in our possession to fix ourselves up in, whether it be new armor or upgrades to our weapons or anything like that. We'll just go ahead and head on one of the highways so that way we can get the globby fat. Do we have any globby fat in our possession? It would be an ingredient. Yeah, we do. We actually have all 7 of them right now. So let's head back to the restaurant. Man, I should have paid attention to that firsthand. Wow. And, just so you guys know, I was originally planning on starting the stream back about 50 minutes ago, but I had to take care of a few things before getting started. So, hope it wasn't too much to ask for being too late and all, but we should be okay. Hello again. I presume you've collected all the ingredients then. Yeah, everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. So, got 5 globby fat and 1 healing herb. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. How is it? I call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Indeed. I almost feel like a bowl of this might cure it outright. I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention that this was a rather nostalgic dish. I assume Jusis had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes, even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Jusis' mother. Oh my goodness. I see. Now, that's good development right there. Well then. Would that make you his uncle? Kind of surprising. Oh, oops. We didn't tell you two about that, did we? My apologies. I was under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out from time to time. The first time she made the soup was when Lord Jusis fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Jusis was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. And yet, he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Yeah, good to see you are showing a bit of sympathy there to him, Machias. Someone's thinking about Jusis. Who might that be? Certainly not me. Ha ha ha. So, he is a softie in the inside, but he has a tough exterior. Or has a tough shell on the outside. I probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Jusis would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'll be happy I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a bit more about Jusis, so likewise. Haha. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. Alright, so we got some deluxe herb chowder. Oh, thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's a recipe for the creamy chowder that this dish was based off. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it yourselves. Alright, so we got some to make some creamy chowder. I kind of want to make it right now. I feel somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. That's very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Jusis' friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors. Alright, so I take care of all that, so let's go ahead and take care of the main task that's at hand. So the Kreutzen Highway, Northern Kreutzen Highway. So we have to take care of a Venus man-trap, the stone bridge leading toward Keldic on the Northern Kreutzen Highway. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to actually head back this way, and then we will go north from this path up here, and that will take us to the Northern Kreutzen Highway. And we should be able to find that Venus man-trap lying on that highway. Hopefully it's not too hard when we go up against it. I imagine it might be, but who knows. Might as well fight some monsters while we're at it, since we're, you know, starting a new play session. Oh! How could you miss that? Oh, man.
Okay.
This is not bode well for us at the beginning of this playthrough.
It's my turn. I'll handle it. Here we go. Okay. Here. Right. I'll handle it. Here we go.
Ouch.
Okay. We should be safe now.
Alright. So, we got the, yeah, we did get the first strike, but, seems like the experience gain wasn't really that magnificent. But then again, when going up against these enemies here on this highway, we're at a pretty good advantage with taking them down. Yeah, we have the advantage.
Okay.
Alright.
It's my turn. Here. Right.
Giving him a fistful of lead. Looks like Machias is gonna give it a fistful of lead right there, and that's an overkill. Alright. A bit better. We probably need to make our links when we go into our next fight. Character links.
We have the advantage.
Okay, so let's go ahead and link. How about we link with you for the time being?
My turn. It's my turn.
Alright, let's link with Machias while we're at it.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Oh man, just a small sliver of health left again.
Let's keep going.
Him is usually seen as the cheerful one, I suppose. Not that there's a problem with it, but, you know, she does seem to have a more optimistic personality when compared to everybody else. Oh, so that's the Venus man trap. Kind of looks like you there.
The advantage.
So what are these, just regular man traps?
Okay.
Yeah, just regular man traps is what they're called.
My turn. Another chance.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Right.
Use your gun knives against that thing.
Tiles neutralized. Guess we
Funny how she has gun knives, of all things, for her weapons. It's like there are a lot of games that are taking influence from Final Fantasy in some way after the gun blade was conceived, and that's just... God, it's nuts. I mean, the gun blade itself is really not that... I don't want to be harsh here, but the gun blade really isn't that magnificent of a weapon. It was just made for eye candy appeal. You know what? No, I don't want to use S-Break right away, but let's use Leaf Cut, Arc Slash.
Another chance.
Broken.
My turn. Okay. Now.
Gotcha.
Fistful of Boomstick from Machias.
That takes care of them.
Very good. Fistful of Boomstick, and he's got a level up right there.
A+ outcome.
Don't you mean an S-rank outcome? I mean, you have a boomstick, so I figured you would be in Devil May Cry in some way, since Dante does carry a shotgun. Alright, let's take care of this beast. There it is. Looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful, considering Jusis isn't with us today. Reen, I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of differences, but, well, He's embarrassed. Quiet, Fee. I wasn't trying to. I caused problems for everyone, too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully, by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make it up for this whole mess, together. I'm counting on you, Machias. I won't let you down. Alright. Come here.
This one's dangerous.
Oh my goodness, look at all the enemies. Look at this. Get it placed on the Venus man trap to take care of a vast majority of these guys.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Well, that does take care of a majority of them, so... Not complaining there. Oh my god, that does do a lot of damage. What is it? Oh, right.
Gleaming blade. Go. I'll handle it.
And she could use the other one too, so... Let's use that against these.
Here we go.
the Sylphid dance, or Sylphid dance. And I just remember seeing that Cassandra Lee Morris plays this character, as she played, what's her name from Tales of Grace's F? Sophie? Yeah, that would be her name. Okay, let's see if we can actually trip his defenses, or trip this guy's defenses, which we did. And it missed. Ouch. Let's motivate everyone.
All right, let's do this.
You may not want to do that. I need you to actually, I need you to actually heal Reen while you're at it.
I'll handle it. No.
You have some good healing. Well, that was good healing, but may not be strong enough. No, I don't think so. Let me go ahead and give you a tear bomb, just to make up for it. But still, it doesn't seem like it's enough, but... oh, what can I do, right? Ooh, ow, oh shit! Everybody's blinded. Well, except for Emma. Oh! Damn it!
Gleaming blade.
Leave it to me.
Oh, god damn it, that rat bastard.
Hang in there, everyone.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Still, that didn't even heal. Oh, god damn it. See if I can actually use it on you. It seemed like we managed to get the even attack in. Let's see if I can use this. Let me try using it on you. Oh, good. We managed to actually get a hit in. Out. Wait, what? How's that possible?
Gleaming blade. Go.
Alright. Sorry, but you made double RPG mad.
Target lock.
That wasn't cool of you. Well, we got you, so we're okay.
Neutralized. Guess we're safe.
And I apologize if you hear any noise. That's my dog barking. So, don't let him bother you. We actually managed to get a new
Making progress.
orbment that we can actually add to ourselves.
Success.
Success and peace out. We won! We sure did, and in doing so, I believe we've successfully redeemed ourselves from yesterday. Good work, everyone! Suppose that gets a pass. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been dragging you all down, especially you, Reen, and I owe you double the apology. I'm sorry, please forgive me. It's alright, Machias, don't worry about it. If I'd just answered you honestly from the start, all of this could have been avoided. So if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for misleading you. No. Anyway, it's all in the past now. I'm glad to have you in our group, Machias. Same to you. And I'm glad the two of you were finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Hey, don't make fun of us. So as long as we're on a roll here, why not use this chance to make up with Jusis too? What? If you could just be more honest with one another, I'm sure even the combat links wouldn't be out of the... Not a chance. My behavior toward you was wrong, and I fully admit that, but Jusis is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible, and nothing any of you can change that. I guess getting those two to accept one another is still a long ways off. Well, we should probably head back to town, don't you think? Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Jusis should be back soon, too. I'm hungry. Fine, let's go. It's okay, you can still, you can still be good friends with Jusis. You don't need to be all that hard-headed. Mirage Sepith, Reviving Balm. So you can wit. Then again, I don't think we have enough money to buy any of the items. Let's get in another fight. Take you down.
Advantage is ours.
Oh, just one?
Okay.
Lame.
My turn.
But we took care of you.
Okay, it's safe for now.
And we got through it unscathed. Hope nothing bad is going on in town right now. Who knows, it probably is. Hold it right there! Uh-oh. The Provincial Army? You're those students from Thor's military academy, aren't you? The ones who come for a field study? Yes, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. Uh-oh. Huh? What are you doing? First year student Machias Regnance, correct? You're under arrest. Don't try to resist, if you know what's good for you. What? What's going on? Wait! This has to be some kind of mistake. On what grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed, but the most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into Auroch's fort yesterday afternoon. Wait, do you mean when we saw that silver object? You can't be serious! I was near the fort at the time the intrusion occurred. Certainly. But I was there with my classmates. If you aren't going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for him. And not just us. Jusis Albarea was with us at the time and can personally verify that what Machias is saying is true. You have to do better than that. What? We're outnumbered. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest, and we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point fighting it. You're coming with us, whether you like it or not. Crap. This is bad. Oh boy. Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Glad I came here from Legram for this. But the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? Oh, it's that mysterious guy from before. Well, we did take care of our quests. Get in there. Don't worry. Do as you're told, and you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out. Eventually. Who would do such a thing? Damn it. How could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. Oh, yeah. As I keep telling you, Machias couldn't have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Bareahard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. Machias Regnants will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course. Ugh. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. Jusis' business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to rejoin you. That can't... Did this come from Jusis himself? Couldn't tell you. I'm just relaying the message given to me by the Albarea household. And don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. You won't even get past the front gate. This is bad. I'm betting they've had this whole thing planned out since yesterday. Which means the reason Jusis got called away is because they knew that if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Machias' arrest. I assume that's what you're going to say, anyway. It makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering. Almost certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Jusis hasn't left a message for us, we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Yeah, if we can't do anything now, we might as well head back to our dorms and see if we can take care of the situation. I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I see. Those rat bastards. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. This is problematic. Very, very problematic. But at least we did complete the North Kreutzen Highway monster. So, at least that's all that's important to us. And we got an Earth Bell as a reward. Okay, so afterward, Rain and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. God damn it! Uncertain of what to do and where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at a bar on Artisan Street. So, they're underage, but yet they need to come up with a plan. So the first place they go to is at a bar. At Alouette Inn. Okay, I'll bite. So in all likelihood, the reason Machias was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the Imperial Governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about the situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Jusis. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Machias. Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Albarea himself. But Jusis is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us. Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Machias yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. Fee? That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance, and we won't get another. Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. Well, it's the only alternative we got, so if we're gonna bust them out, then we're gonna need to take care of that covert operation as possible. Yeah, and the Provincial Army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Bareahard, we're more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then. No! Smoke grenades? You don't carry around those around with you, do you? What fair maiden doesn't? I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, Master? What are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days? Been there 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now. Though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the Provincial Army's got no interest in taking care of them. Well, of course, typical. How can they even sleep at night knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath? I go take care of them myself if someone put a request in. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legrand and let you know. Sure, it'd make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I better get going. Look forward to dropping by for another of your espressos sometime. Sure. I'll see you on the way back, if you can make it. Huh. Don't see many people like that dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh, yes, sir. We are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We were sent here for a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what they've got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Bareahard's a pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. Well, he's not wrong. Excuse me. Do you know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Toval? Sure, he's a bracer. A bracer? Huh. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around here anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Bareahard, but it's been closed for a couple years now. Toval just comes up by train from the Legrand branch every so often. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in the underground waterway. Oh, that? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long time now. But it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it, and the waterway's just sort of stagnating under the Provincial Army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So, from the station to somewhere under the noble district, I guess. Heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion, and that's probably just one of those urban legends. This may work to our advantage, to get Jusis out of there. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the noble district. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guardhouse where Machias is being held, too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages, too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to the town if the bracers were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters. That's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and Station Street. Roger that. Alright. So it's time for us to do some digging. Alright, that's Central Plaza, so, is Station Street this way, or is that the Nobles District? Oh no, that's the Nobles District, so... looks like, we may be able to get our chance to go underground, but...
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh, for, like, fishing? Oh, yeah, it does. Let's try our hand with some fishing. And it looks like we're gonna be able to fish about 3 times over here. Oh, wow. What do we got here?
Not bad.
An Anor carp. And we got 15 sepith winds, or wind sepiths. Ah, another one of those things. Yep, another one. Managed to get some more wind sepiths. That's for sure. Now we just got one more. Oh, looks like another one. Or is it different? Nope, it's another one. So looks like we're done here. But it doesn't look like this is the way we want to go. Let's go ahead and head to the far east end, because I believe that's where we're going to want to go in case we want to go down the underground waterway. If I had to guess. But at first, was there a pathway over here too? No. I thought there would be. Oh, pardon me. A little burpy there. If I had to guess, it would probably be this way where we would want to go in case we want to, you know, get inside to go to the Nobles District from underground. It looks like we are making some leeway. Could this be the entrance to the underground waterway? I can feel a breeze from inside. Seems like it's pretty spacious. This must be the place then. Now we just need a way to unlock it. Probably not a good idea to draw my sword in the middle of a city. May I have a try? A hairpin? You're going to pick it? Haha, I have no idea if it'll actually work, but it's worth a shot, right? A perio. Oh, wow. She is more than meets the eye. She actually used a spell on her hairpin to actually unlock that door. So yes, it's time for us to go inside the underground waterway. And fight some new monster too to boot. And it kind of looks like its structure is a little similar to that of the old schoolhouse. This waterway is actually quite pretty. I was expecting the Verdant City to be beautiful, but it never dawned on me that the same might be true to its underground. There are tricky monsters here too, though. We need to head west, to the part of the waterway that connects with the Provincial Army's guardhouse. Once we're there, we have to find a way inside so we can rescue Machias. Right. Understood. Well, that's going to be a very interesting outcome, but, yeah. Nobody gets left behind. Not on our watch. Not today. Alright, you've been conked.
Here we go.
We'll just go ahead and go after you two. Just get you out of the way.
My turn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they had some pretty good defenses on them. What? That didn't... Oh, wow. That didn't kill him. I was kind of hoping it would.
I'll handle it. Target locked. Okay.
At least we can lower their speed somewhat.
My turn.
Oh, got him unconscious. That wasn't cool.
It's my turn.
What a dick.
We should be safe now.
That bug just sprayed gas on us. It farted on Reen! Jesus. What a dick some of these monsters can be at times. Oh man, that's a little fast. Alright. What are these?
My turn.
Jewel rats. And they are no slouch either.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and use Luminous Ray on this one. Since we can use 0 arts on this turn.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Yeah. Here.
Now we almost got it.
My turn.
Yeah!
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Yes, we are. We got through that unscathed, too. Another victory well deserved for us. Okay, like we said, we need to get Machias first before we get Jusis. But still, just seems suspicious that that would happen out of the blue. And I guess that opens that gate right over there. Yes, it does. So we can actually make our way back over to that area where we need to actually...
Just the kind of thing you'd expect in an old ruin like this. Do you think it's powered by the water flowing through here?
So in case we need to rest up, again, which we ought to before we move forward, then yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, I gotta say, for an underground waterway like this, you figure it would be filthy, but it looks pretty spot-on clean. I give it an A for its for being very sanitary. Most certainly so. Oh, another cat with wings. And we got a triple advantage this time. So it's a white feline and not a black feline.
My turn.
Oh, you know what?
Target
Go ahead and take care of you in one fell swoop. Well, one of them at least.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. Okay. Here. I'll handle it.
V has some pretty good speed on her.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Sure thing, bedhead. Alright. Hopefully we can get up to either level 21 or 22, so that way, if there is a boss that's coming up, we can actually manhandle it pretty well.
I certainly didn't expect to encounter the three of you down here.
Jusis?
What?
Is that...
Yep.
Jusis.
I'm so glad you're safe.
Of course I am. Though I can't say I was expecting to be placed under house arrest the moment I returned to the mansion.
So that's what happened.
You know what's going on?
Unfortunately, arresting the Imperial Governor's son under a false charge in order to keep the reformist faction under control. I find it hard to believe my father would attempt something so brazen. He didn't have any intention of talking to me. Not the slightest inclination. This was all planned from the start.
Jusis.
Enough about me. Thanks to my brother, I'm familiar with the general layout of this waterway. I'll lead us to the guardhouse. Let's get moving.
You're actually...
You were planning on saving him even if you had to do it alone, weren't you? Nothing like last month's field study.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just can't condone my father's actions. Besides, he's no doubt huddled up, crying and lonely in the corner of his cell right now. It's worth rescuing him just to see that.
All right, let's get moving.
Alright, we got Jusis back in our group. And can use the S-Craft Crystal Saber. Alright. So, looks like we got ourselves a full party again.
Entrance to the guardhouse is to the west. We should hurry.
Yeah, before we head westward, though, there is something I do want to get. Because I did see a treasure chest down in this general direction. And there's stairs. Oh, I see. I wonder if we can actually get anything down that way. Or in that direction if we go upstairs. Which we should be able to. Yes, there is a treasure chest right there, Jusis.
Here we go.
I can't get both of them.
There. Go.
My turn.
Alright, let's get you back. Both back into the game.
Target locked.
Gun knives activated.
My turn.
And I don't want to use Crystal Saber right away because, well, we do need to refill Jusis's CP gauge if we want to actually do that.
My turn.
Let's see. Oh god. Let's see. How about we use that? You know, just something easy.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
You use Luminous Ray. Oh, cool.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Sweet. And now it's time for him to get all the way up to level 19. No one gets left behind in our party. Not on my watch. La Crest. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip the ornaments. Go ahead and get you another one. Let's see. HP gradually recovers while walking on the field. You know what? That actually may be a good benefit for us. For one character, at least. Oh, cool. And, let's use, I could use Airstrike. Actually, Spark Arrow looks more likely, so let's go ahead and use that. Okay. I think we're good with everybody with this right now. Or what they have for their quartz and their Arcus units. Anyway, let's go upstairs here. Or up the ladder here and then up the stairs. And hopefully there are some goodies that we can actually get our hands on in this direction. Which there should be, because we should be in the central plaza in this... Yeah, in this walkway. Yes, there's what we're looking for. What's this give us? Oh, a Tira. You know what? I might as well go ahead and give that to you. Give that to you, a Tira, so that way you can... Oh, and that gives her plus 500 hit points, so that's awesome. But we do need you to be there to be a healer for us in battle. So, never forget that, dear Emma. Oh, and did I mention last week how cute you look without those glasses on? A lot of you are very mysterious. a ladder right there. I wonder where that leads to. Does that lead up to what I think it does? Probably. But let's check and be sure.
Why is this ladder so long? Is it harder to climb ladders when you've got a big jump?
Oh!
Fee.
Oh.
Very well, I will serve as your opponent.
But still, that was kind of, oh boy. You know what? Let's get in a good chunk of you at once. Alright, they're all down for the count.
I'll handle this.
You know what? Let's take care of it now. Bad smell. Yep, bug farted on you. That bug farted on you too.
My turn.
Let's use Sylphid Dance against them. We'll have Emma heal you up, okay?
Silky dance.
Alright.
Done. But we can't relax yet.
No, we can't. We got a party member to save. Alright, now we're at level 20.
That should suffice.
With somebody. Oh, we got an Invigorate. And I guess that it helps in... If I had to guess what that does. I guess it... Oh. Now, I guess that is supposed to actually... Oh, right, because since he leveled up, he actually did get a restoration in his hit points. I guess with Invigorate, it actually manages to... Let me choose one. Yeah, let me see. Restore CP by attacking enemies on field. Oh, okay, so it's a faster way to restore just that. Can we actually use that instead? You know what? Why don't we do that? I think that'll actually be beneficial for us. We'll have somebody restoring their CP in battle. A lot more than usual. Take care of you. Which there are 5 of you, so we should be able to get in a lot of hit points in that battle. Crafts. No, some arts.
Here we go.
Here we go.
My turn.
Take care of you lot. Runeblade. Aw.
Okay.
Didn't take care of you. Since you managed to get away with being unscathed and all.
Okay.
Yeah. Better arc slash them.
Now's a chance.
There we go.
Are you hurt, Emma?
Actually, it was fun.
Yep, and Emma and Fee managed to get their levels to go up too.
I feel like I'm going stronger. Done.
Alright. And there's a treasure chest over here. Might as well grab that. Celestial Bomb. Okay. And there's a couple of pots. A relaxant. And another relaxant. I guess we can say we need to be very relaxed for what we're about to go up against. Mint Drop and Water Sepiths. We should be getting very close.
There should be a mechanism to open it somewhere nearby.
Okay. Just gonna have to find it. Is that over here? I would assume so. Or at least, you know, like a...
Let's get this over with.
Go.
Okay. Here we go. It's my turn. Here.
Go ahead and...
Arcus, activate.
attack them all we got with our... Oh, it resisted. Wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
Oh well, we got you.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Okay, so there was nothing in that direction, but we did get ourselves an EP charge too, so a stronger EP charge right there, in case if somebody starts to get low on their EP. This game can be very generous with healing at times, in case if you're running into a really problematic situation.
Let's get him.
My turn.
Go ahead and take care of you all at once. Getting a
Here we go.
good hit reduction. You know what? Let's go ahead and take care of you all at once.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Yeah.
I don't want to take care of...
I'll handle
I don't want to use the ability just yet, as I still would have to say that we would need to continue restoring our CP as much as we possibly can
That's that.
in order for Jusis to actually use his S-Strike, or his S-Break ability. Basically, his Limit Break. Time Sepiths. Okay. And you know, probably would have been in our best interest to maybe... Ooh!
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
That was all on me.
Target locked.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
Notice how Emma's the only one who does not even have an S-Break ability yet.
Now.
My turn.
What is it? A platinum bug? Aw, you farted on him. You farted on him again.
My turn.
Yeah, platinum bug.
My turn. Now's our chance.
My turn.
My
There we
turn.
go.
Yeah.
Got him.
We should be safe now.
What's in this direction? Oh, just a treasure chest, okay. Curia Balm, okay. And there was one that was up here too. So, go up this ladder and see what this treasure chest holds for us.
Spy treasure.
I spy with my little eyes a treasure chest, a silver thorn in the chest. Wonder if there's a boss in the underground waterway, like the chapter's main boss. It is possible.
I'll handle it.
Go.
It's my turn.
Very well.
Oh, you
My
missed.
turn.
At least that rat bastard didn't even try to attack you. So we got through it unscathed, so I'm more than content with that. Were there any? Yes, there was one. And there was something, an S tablet. Anyway, unlatch you. Open up that pathway, and we should be getting closer to the guardhouse. No one gets left behind. Not anybody. And if you think we're leaving our friend behind, well, you's a crazy fool. I wonder if this leads to the Albarea's household in this path. Probably does, but... No, it's a treasure chest.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yes, it is. It's cast 1, okay. Wonder if that decreases the casting time of spells.
I'm exhausted. It's gotta be the chest.
Fee, that's enough.
Oh, boy.
Honestly.
Making fun of her. But anyway, we are at the Provincial Army underground area. A door? It looks to be made of iron, but there's no keyhole. Guess it can only be opened from the other side. Could this be the path that leads to the guardhouse? It is indeed. This path connects to the waterway with the building's lower levels. I had no idea the door between the two areas could only be opened from the inside, however. How are we supposed to get through? I can't pick a lock if there's no keyhole. It looks far too sturdy for my sword to have much effect either.
This can be overcome.
Hmm?
Fee?
What do you mean? Stand back.
Does she have grenades on her that she's going to use to blow it up? C4. Yep, she has C4 on her.
What are you doing?
I know this smell.
That's C4.
Explain yourself, please.
Ignition. What?
Oh. Damn. There's a lot about these...
Done.
There's a lot about these characters that we don't even know about. They are definitely more than meets the eye than anything I've ever seen.
Done?
Fee, did you?
Was that a bomb?
Portable high-powered explosive. Plasticity makes it handy for this kind of espionage work. Explosive?
Where could you possibly have gotten such a thing?
Fee, I think at this point we have a right to know. What exactly is your background?
Uh-oh.
Reen?
The day of the entrance ceremony, I saw you dodging that trap floor the rest of us fell into. You're 2 years younger than us, yet you're physically no weaker at all. In fact, I'd say when it comes to combat situations, you seem almost like you're holding back.
Impossible.
Guess he got me. Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. That's where I learned how to handle explosives and use my gun swords. That's all.
A Jaeger? I wasn't expecting that.
Did you have a brother named Frank who went by the name of Gray Fox? Possibly? Metal Gear reference. In case you guys didn't know that.
I've heard that term before. The best of the best mercenary outfits are known as Jaeger Corps.
Jaeger Corps are almost synonymous with the Grim Reaper. Do you think I'd be going to school with a Jaeger?
Me? A Reaper?
No, that's not... I spoke out of turn. I mustn't let prejudices get the better.
That's right. Knowing her past doesn't change who she is now.
Thanks for telling us, Fee. And I'm sorry for prying.
Not bothered. But we should hurry if we want to save Machias.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's press onward.
So she's a Jaeger, huh? Or like some type of dark assassin, if we wanted to go by that context. Oh, hey, we can even modify or customize our weapons if we wanted to. But we still don't have enough U material, or we don't have any. Because we only got these 3, the ones upgraded. Oh well, but let's go ahead and modify. If we can. Yeah, cuts the time cast arts is cut by 10%, so that's what it was about. Actually, you know what? Why don't we see if we can open some of these? If we can. Oh yeah, now we can open some more. Okay. Okay. Alright, you managed to get another one open, so let's go ahead and get you with one. Since you're more of an attacker and that kind of stuff, how about... you know what? How about Demonic Scythe? Since you are like the Reaper. And you could use Earthbell to get some, ATS up. Oh, cool. We can actually... How about we, try to poison some of our enemies while we're at it? But, let's go ahead and rest. Because, seeing as there's that right there, I assume that we got our hands on a boss fight coming up. If I had to take a wild guess. Like the chapter's boss.
This looks like the place.
Looks like an underground prison, all right.
Indeed. It must be here somewhere.
Am I hearing things?
Machias!
And still in one piece by the sound of it.
Oh! It is him.
What are you all doing here? There's no way the Provincial Army would just let me go. You didn't sneak in, did you? We came in through the underground waterway.
I'll open the cell.
Oh, yo, man, you should have...
You going to...
You should have used Emma's, lockpick or whatever.
What the...
Well, you are free, Machias, so you can come out.
We'll explain when we have more time.
Yeah, right now we need to get away from here before we're caught.
As long as we can make it back to the city, we should be able to bluff our way out of any further trouble.
Right. Thanks.
I'd resigned myself to being stuck in there for a while. I must admit, though, I'm surprised you, of all people, would come to my aid.
I only came to get a glimpse at your tear-stained face. Plus, thought this might be a good opportunity to pay back my father.
I see.
What? Voices?
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
It's... Oh, Lord Jusis?
As much as I would love to praise you for a job well done, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to take a short rest.
What? Let's clean house.
Roger that. Right!
Alright.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Yeah, I'd say it's about time we clean the house with these goons.
My turn.
Seems like they got some pretty good defenses on them. A bayonet. Ooh. Oh, damn. They got some, not only some high defenses, but they had some very, very high attack damage, too.
My turn.
You know what? Oh, no. That's not going to work.
Target locked.
Have our little Miss Jaeger take care of the action.
I suppose I should thank you. I'll handle this.
You know what? It's going to come down to it anyway where we're going to need to use these. So, let's show it in its full fashion.
You're in the shoe. Crystal Saber. Go.
But it still wasn't enough to take you down for the count. Ouch. Ouch.
My turn. Okay.
Care to go down, please? Good. We got one. Ooh, bad bayonet strike. So, you get on with healing her, little missy. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and use an S-break on this guy.
Very well.
Ouch.
It's my turn.
Probably gonna use another one.
Very well.
Damn. But still, you're doing a lot of damage to us than I would have anticipated. Well, we got them. Nice.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
That was pretty tough. They had some pretty good defenses on them, too. You know what? Why don't you put them in the cell, so that way they can't even get out? Beaten by students. Mission accomplished. Are you sure you're alright with this? They'll be unconscious for a while, but their lives are in no danger. Our priority right now is to get out of here as fast as we can. They shouldn't be able to catch up with us if we leave right now. Understood. Let's go. Alright, so Machias managed to rejoin. So, we got our whole team back together again. Couldn't be any more happier. Use that again on you. So that way you'll be at... Then again, I probably may have wasted it.
If I hadn't been so careless, this would never have happened.
There wasn't much he could have done.
I'm just glad you're all right.
Indeed. As we said, no one gets left behind. Not even you, Machias. But it is about high time that we hightail it out of here. What happened here? It's no good. They're out cold. Someone must have snuck in through the underground waterway. Curses. It has to be those damned students. Someone needs to show them their place. Release the beasts. Those pesky sneaks can serve as test subjects for them. Oh boy. Yep. Who would have thunk it? What was that? It came from the direction of the cells. Might be some kind of trained beast. God, you gotta be joking. If you have the energy to shout, you have the energy to run. Yeah, we better get out of here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna catch up to us either way, if we continue to keep running. Yep. And there are two of them, of different colors.
There are two of them, and they're big.
And fast.
Hurry!
Right.
This is the worst day ever.
Two Cerberuses. And they're catching up pretty fast. Yeah, they stopped us. Looks like there's no way out for us on this. Looks like we're gonna have to teach Kazakh Dovin its place.
We're surrounded.
They're very well trained.
No, dogs. They're like dogs.
Your family's army employs monsters like this?
No one ever told me.
They aren't going to let us past, are they?
Smart beasts.
So we'll just have to take them down.
Indeed. Bad dogs require stern discipline.
Time to wrap up this month's field study. Class 7, Group A. Commence attack on the targets.
All right.
Don't let it intimidate.
Oh, so Machias... Oh, so he automatically joined alongside Jusis and with us in our party. Machias and Jusis can now link with one another.
Okay.
Well, you know what? We're probably going to need Emma for this.
Good luck.
I'll take it from here.
And yeah, they got a lot of hit points on them. We're going to need to make really good out of this battle. Ouch.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that we're well equipped for this battle, too. Yeah, oh my god.
Arcus, activate.
Very well.
If anything, I think the key to our victory here is gonna have to be within our S-break abilities. And I think Emma's gonna have to be our resident healer for this battle. If anything. Well, that and Machias too, I suppose. Oh, you missed.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be a crapshoot from here on out. But if anything, we probably better get one of them at a time. Damn it!
My turn. All right.
Looks like we're the only ones who can motivate ourselves, so...
I suppose I should thank you.
Damn it!
Very well.
You know what? Use that on you.
You're in the shoe. Crystal Saber.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like that's gonna be our ticket to actually win this fight. The, S-break abilities.
Arcus, activate.
Ouch! Damn!
I suppose I should thank you.
I don't need EP heal, but I do need... Man, bunch of dicks.
Okay.
Jerks. Yeah, that's what I said about these monsters.
Hear me.
It's my turn.
And he doesn't even have S-craft on him. Damn it.
How about this?
I'll handle this.
Ouch.
Gleaming blades. Go.
Very well.
Oh, how could you miss, Emma? How could you miss? How could you miss?
My turn.
Damn it.
It's my turn.
Well, looks like we're gonna need to use the energy shell.
Hang in there, everyone.
Badly.
Thank you
I
very
don't need your
much.
help. I'll handle this.
Here we go.
Okay, so... Flame slash you.
Flames, gavel on my blade.
To hell, basically. Ow. Ooh. This is bad. What the? No! Dicks?
I'll handle this.
Thank you very much.
It's my turn. Hang in there, everyone.
I don't need your help. I'll handle this.
Man. This is taking forever.
It's my turn. Arcus activate. Now.
Leave it to me. Hang in there, everyone.
I don't need your help.
Armor crush. Oh my
I'll
god.
handle this.
Now. Gotcha.
Okay.
Enough at the frickin'.
Arcus activate.
No way.
Gotcha.
My turn.
Okay, so. Keep attacking. Oh, this is bad.
My turn.
This is bad.
It's my turn.
And their speed is up. At least for one of them, anyways.
Right. How about this? Now.
Oh. Bad. Bad.
This can't be happening.
Now.
Appreciate it.
Well, we're using Thelos on it.
I'll handle this.
I shouldn't have bothered. Here we go.
Damn it! Dicks.
Leave it to me. Take that.
I'll handle this.
As long as we get one of them, then we should be able to get both of them. Anyways,
My turn.
at least I hope. Ouch.
Leave it to me.
Ouch.
Very well.
Oh, wait a minute. S-break that guy, please. So that way, one of them's down and we can take care of the other. Well, may not be what we're looking for right away, but it is close.
Arcus, activate.
Here we go.
Now.
I suppose I should thank you.
When one's down... Oh. Out. Bad. Bad.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Dicks.
Thank you very much.
Dicks.
I'll handle this.
Big dicks is what they are.
Leave it to me.
Take care of that one. We still need to get that one down. Gotta get that pooch put to sleep.
It's my turn.
Oh, so close. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, we got one.
Leave it to me.
Very well.
Like I said, we got one down. Hopefully, by getting that one down, this will actually make some leeway for us. Dude, if that's what you're gonna keep doing, then
Hang in there, everyone.
you really made this battle way too easy for all of us.
I'll handle this.
Oh, cool, we got it poisoned. Out.
Yeah. Here.
My turn.
But it wasn't enough to keep it poisoned for the time being. Okay. No, you're not taking care of any of my guys. Not on my watch.
Here we go.
Ouch!
It's my turn.
Okay.
Man, I always keep forgetting between arts and crafts. You know what? I'm gonna get you up to 200. Use you at full power.
Now.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn.
You always keep using Armor Crusher. Getting redundant.
Yeah.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
Okay.
Oh, it missed us.
I'll handle this.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Ouch.
It's my turn.
Okay, use arts again. Use Tira on you.
Arcus, activate.
I'll handle this.
Now.
Thanks. My turn.
Right.
My turn.
Yeah.
You know what? You like linked back up. You know what? I forgot that we're needing to be linked together. Ah, damn it.
Right. Hang in there, everyone.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
0 R. Oh, thank you.
Now.
Pray the lords that you were there to help out Zero Arts. Couldn't have done it without you. Alright.
My turn.
You know what? Let's give it a good finisher. Yes, finish you off for good. For all the hell you and your clone counterpart gave us in this battle. But we got it. And we got 2.5 times experience in this battle, so that's really good. Looks like Reen and Emma, as well as Fee, managed to get to level 21, so very good. We got HP 2 and hit 2. Alright.
Done.
A+ outcome. A matter of course.
Making progress.
Alright, everybody got a level up. Never mind. But yeah, that was difficult.
We did it.
That was tough.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were done for.
I have no intention of letting filthy beasts get the better of me, trained or otherwise.
Honestly now, this is no laughing matter, you know.
Look who's talking. You're grinning like an idiot.
Not as much as you are.
There they go.
I don't think we could have wrapped this month's field study up more perfectly if we tried.
We were all able to form combat links with one another too.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Not again.
We're not through the woods just yet, it would seem.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the road.
You've pushed your luck one step too far this time. Are you that desperate to be thrown in a cell with Regnids?
If you want to arrest us, go right ahead.
Lord Jusis! What are you doing here? I thought you'd been locked in the mansion.
I chose to return to my studies. Well, what's it to be? Accusing my classmates of this crime will implicate me as well.
We couldn't possibly point our rifles at Lord Jusis.
Silence! Not even Lord Jusis has the right to trespass in a military facility, much less to release a suspect in our custody, directly opposing the orders of His Grace the Duke.
Enough! We may not be the best of friends, but I am Jusis Albarea. I will not simply stand by and watch as one of my classmates is arrested under false charges and used in a tool in some political war.
Lord Jusis. Jusis.
We have our orders, and nothing you say will change that. Disarm them, men, Lord Jusis included.
That will not be necessary.
What?
Impossible.
Ah, yes.
Lord Rufus.
Oh, about damn time.
Lord Rufus.
We'd heard you were in the capital.
How? Why are you?
I received a message from the Academy at noon today, and I returned by airship as quickly as I could. With your instructor.
What?
Looks like you've all done a fine job.
Ah, Instructor Sarah. What better timing?
Instructor Sarah?
What are you doing here?
I've been filled in on the circumstances, more or less. I'll take care of matters here. You all return to your posts at once.
But Lord Rufus, with all due respect.
I've already informed my father. Or do you intend to embarrass me beyond your other transgressions?
No, of course not. Second company, withdraw! Sir!
Please, excuse us.
Looks like this wrapped up pretty well.
Oh my. You can tell they're well trained, if nothing else.
The Provincial Army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, instructor? Seriously, why are you here?
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army?
Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything. Wait a second.
Director?
Oh, you don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
Ah.
The board of directors?
Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the Academy's board, I cannot remotely condone the unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus, thank you for your concern.
Aw, man. And thus ended their second field study. As the hour was late, they returned to the hotel in Bareahard for a good night's sleep, exhausted from the day's events. The next morning, Rena and the other members of Group A bade farewell to the city and set off with Sarah. I honestly thought they were just going to head back right away, but I guess not. But it looks like this chapter did manage to conclude very well, and now we're on the Monday, where we need to make our early stretch back, our early trek back to Thor's military academy in Trista. Ah, man, what better timing. Rufus. I like this guy already. That guy again. So that's Class 7, eh? A little rough around the edges, but they managed to get through in one piece. I think I see now why you're so fixated on them, Sarah. An acquaintance of Sarah. And Rufus Albarea? I heard people say he's the sharpest noble of the bunch, but still. What business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning? Is that what you were about to ask? Oh, that guy! Who are you? Haha, pay me no mind. I'm but a low-ranking noble. More to you than meets the eye, buddy. I've been watching over those young students to see if they were capable of much like myself. Really now? You'll forgive me for asking, but you look awfully like someone a couple of acquaintances mentioned to me a long time ago. You wouldn't happen to have some fancy-sounding stage name or anything, would you? You'll just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be a certain innocent young couple from a foreign land, though, would they? You'll just have to find that out on your own. Indeed. Well, if you'll please excuse me, it's almost time for the airship to depart, and I really must be getting back to Heimdall. May we meet again, young bracer? Do you give my regards to the Purple Lightning, if you would? So he does know Sarah Valestine. In some capacity. Interesting. As if the situation weren't messy enough, it seems we've got another source of trouble on our hands now. I better let the others know, just in case. Well, it looks like something big's happening from behind the scenes, guys. I don't know what it is, but most certainly not pretty.
call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, but they weren't quite as serious as yours. Although they were of a similar nature.
Hmm?
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
More or less. St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the 4 great houses, after all. So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The 4 of them managed to get through it together in the end.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the Provincial Army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same, with the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the military academy... How should we act in a situation like this? Thor's graduates join both the Provincial and Imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least. You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thor's will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
Wow.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but...
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
Painfully droll.
Something we can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know. Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
I don't know, but you'd most certainly tell us. Oh. It's that girl who was on that, that droid that was...
Looks like they got back okay.
Who was flying in the air on that droid.
So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though. Hey, White Rabbit here. Everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha. See you then, Lecter. I wonder what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lammy!
Ah. So that's the silver object. She knows it.
Yep. We're done here. Let's get going, Aragetlum.
There is definitely more to this plot than meets the eye, as I keep saying. But I gotta say, from that second field study, that was actually a pretty damn good chapter. And yes, the Verdant City, Chapter 2, has come to an end.
Keep up the good work.
And the AP in this chapter.
Good showing, everyone.
Interesting. Alright. Yep. I figured we would reach level 2 on some things. But, anyway, let's go ahead and save the data here. Oh, yes. So, Chapter 2 is finally completed. And, let me go ahead and get out of this for a second, so that way we end things off here. I'll go into Task Manager, and then I'll just close off the program. Or close off the game, that is. Okay. So that takes care of that. And, yeah, looks like I'm going to have to cut this short. But starting tomorrow, when we get back to playing some more Trails of Cold Steel, we'll actually get started with Chapter 3. So hopefully we get a good glimpse of the day activities and all that stuff that goes on within Thor's Military Academy. And hopefully we'll get some more into the plot of what is all to come in terms of what's happening from behind the scenes. Anyway, guys, if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button at the top of this live stream on this page. So that way you're following me and you're notified of when I go live with Trails of Cold Steel. And also, you can find me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do reviews, retrospectives. I'm doing a new series called RRPG Side Quests. It's a spiritual successor to my 2 cents videos, where I talk about a certain topic that has come up in the news in terms of JRPGs or Western RPGs, and then I deliver my own personal opinions on the certain matters while I talk about those news stories and see if they are very beneficial or if they are detrimental to the growth of the industry as a whole. Or, you know, or a particular game or a franchise as a whole. Well, whichever you want to go for. But, yeah, be on the lookout for a new one that's coming on Monday. It's going to be about God Eater 3, and it's going to be about the platforms it was mentioned for that it's going to release on, as well as the first bit of gameplay that was shown. So that ought to be very exciting, too. I hope you all like that. But anyway, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow, but... tomorrow we'll get back on track with Trails of Cold Steel, and we'll get started with Chapter 3 finally. And also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. My Facebook fan page is RRPGReviews, which is facebook.com/RRPGReviews, and you can find me on Twitter, where my handle is @RRPGReviews. So whichever social media site that I'm posting on, you're definitely going to see me delivering my own thoughts and whatever I decide to post on either of them to begin with. So yeah, be on the lookout for what's going to come on to either of those sites whenever you get the chance. But anyway, guys, also, if you like what you see on my YouTube page, or in terms of what you see on YouTube that's coming from me, then be sure to hit that subscribe button as well underneath the videos or within my YouTube page, because more support from you guys will mean that more content is coming from me in the future that you guys are not going to find anywhere else. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you all had a really good time with me tonight. I definitely certainly had a good time, and we'll definitely, you know, make up some more track in this game when we get back onto it tomorrow. But other than that, you all have a good night, good day, and I will see you tomorrow for another exciting time with The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel on the PC. This is RPG signing off, saying good night, Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Peace out.